What's your name?
Jezarin Raksaki.
Do you have a nickname?
Jez.
Describe your play style.
Exciting, quick, and a goal threat.
Why Stoke?
Big club, big ambition, and excited project to be a part of.
Who was the last person you messaged?
Agent Boston.
Who was your football idol?
I'll say Lionel Messi.
When someone says Stoke City, what words come to mind?
Aggressive team, play on the front foot, and Premier League.
What's the best advice you've been given?
Train hard, play hard.
What's your dream?
To be the best version of myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I know most of us have had a full view of Carlos Queiroz' first Black Star squad release, and this has become very topical on the various social media platforms with different opinions coming through. Our Black Stars is our emotional heartbeat, so anytime our squad list is being released, it becomes very sensitive to we Ghanaians, and this is the best moment for us to talk about the squad list. Personally, I'm much impressed. In as much as I'm much impressed doesn't necessarily mean these are the best of talents to represent us against Mexico. Please note these three things about the Black Stars versus Mexico senior national team. The match is scheduled to take place on the 22nd of May 2026, exactly 7 p.m. Ghana time. And the second of it is that this is our third pre-World Cup friendly game. Ghana Football Association have confirmed 4 pre-World Cup friendly matches for us. We are done with 2 of them, and the next one is against Mexico in 16 days time. The third among all is that we are playing this pre-World Cup friendly game outside the main FIFA international break. The main one is scheduled to take place from the 1st to the 9th of June 2026. So it's not mandatory for any club to release a player to the Black Stars or to the Mexico senior national team. I know some of the reasons why our very own head coach Carlos Queiroz and his technical team centered on these 23 players for the Black Stars. Of course, we have the local hopefuls, the emerging talents, and foreign-based experience. 3 of them are goalkeepers. I've already given you the comprehensive insights in my previous updates. 8 of them are defenders, 6 of them are midfielders, and the remaining 6 players are forwards and wingers. We have 14 new players in the squad list, and we have 9 old faces. 17 of them are foreign-based players, and 6 of them are local players. Now let's have a deep scrutiny of the squad list. Of course, with the old faces there, we know them in the Black Stars team. But with the new faces, how best can they impact the Black Stars game against Mexico? These are some of the things we should note. And to every squad list, there might be reasons behind. And having a deep dissection of the squad list, these are my various deductions. First and foremost, this is justify your inclusion. This time around in Kwanzaa, if you want to go to the World Cup, you need to justify your inclusion in the final 26-man squad. Of course, by the 13th of May, Carlos Queiroz and his technical team will come out with a 55-man provisional squad. And by 30th to the 1st of June, 30th May to the 1st of June 2026, they will come out with a final man squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. But personally, I know most of you guys will agree with me that we have 15 players that have already cemented their places in the Black Star squad list going into the World Cup. So we need at least 11 or 10 more players to add up to make the Black Stars for the World Cup. And this is the best moment for any player called within the squad list to perform to the maximum satisfaction of our very own head coach, Carlos Queiroz. This is the first thing I can talk about the squad list. And the second thing I can talk about the squad list is that most of these players are below 23 years, meaning the future is bright. And these are the players in the future, we can rely on them. And the best moment for them is to showcase themselves, for us to trust them going forward in the Black Stars team. And even aside that, we have the Los Angeles Olympic Games, which is scheduled to take place from the 11th through to the 29th of July, 2028. So we have to prepare them, get their database, and know how best they will be fit in the under 23 team, the Black Matthews. And the last of it is that this time around, I've seen a lot of local players dominating in the squad list. Let's see whether you can get the best local Black Stars or the Black Galaxies going on in our subsequent matches. So these are the things I can talk about the squad list. Now let's check out the 14 new players in the squad list. For some of them, you know them on this platform. I've already spoken about them. So I will just talk brief about them for you to know how best they are going to be fit in the Black Stars team. The first player to talk about, let me start from the goalkeeping department. We know of Solomon Agbesi and his prowess. You also know of Gideos Asiako for Ghana National Under-20 team, the Black Satellites. What he did at the just ended 2025 Under-20 AFCON tournament. So you know all of these players. And the next goalkeeper on the list, who is a new player in this squad list, is Paul Riverson, who plays his club football for Young Ayas. 2 years ago, I spoke about this player or goalkeeper on this platform. He is a goalkeeper who was born in Netherlands to Ghanaian parents. And in May 2025, he had a game for Ghana National Under-20 team. We lost to Morocco by a goal to nil. That was our pre-AFCON friendly game. And that time around, he didn't make the final man squad for the Under-20 AFCON. So this is brief about Paul Riverson. He's not new to we Ghanaians. We know him, and this is the best time we are going to see the best out of him for the Black Stars against Mexico. Now to the defenders. The next player on my list is Oscar Dase Opong. I have already spoken about this player on this platform. He plays his club football for Granada CF in the Segunda Division in Spain. Predominantly, he plays as a centre back. He can also play as a right back. He has played 27 games this season across all competitions for Granada CF. But one thing about this player is that though predominantly he plays as a centre back, with the 37 matches, he has played 16 games as a center back and the remaining 21 matches as a right back, meaning he's doing his best as a right back for his club side. And I don't know, he'll be one of the solutions for us going into the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament with the problem we have at the right back position. So this is brief one about Nasei Opon Oscar. Away from his side, let me talk about the next player on my list is Ebenezer Adade, who plays his club football for Dreams FC in the Ghana Premier League. He's also a right back at times. He can play as a right midfielder for Dreams FC. In the Ghana Premier League, across all competitions, he has played 26 games. He's doing well. Looking at his defensive reliability and attacking contribution as a right back, he has dominated in the Ghana Premier League for Dreams FC. So let's see how beneficial he will be to our Black Stars team against Mexico. The next player to talk about is Menudia. I've already spoken about this player on this platform before his inclusion in this final man squad. He plays his club football for San Diego in the Major League Soccer. Predominantly, he plays as a center back. He can also play as a defensive midfielder and as a central midfielder. Looking at his exploits this season as a center back, he has dominated in the Major League Soccer. Out of 13 games, he has done his best for San Diego. And this is brief one about this player. I don't want to waste much time, so I have to go through quickly for you. Da Costa Entry is another new player in the squad list. He plays for Anderlecht Futures. This is Anderlecht Under-23. He is doing well. Predominantly, he plays as a center back. I've already spoken about this player on this platform. I think last year I was talking about his inclusion in the Black Star squad list just after the 2025 Under-20 AFCON tournament. He used to play for Young Apostles. We saw him, he missed that penalty kick against Egypt. That was the reason why we didn't qualify for the semi-final or even going into the Under-20 World Cup tournament. So this is brief one about Da Costa Entry. I stand to be corrected. With the midfielders, we also have Emmanuel Ejay, who plays his club football for Dundee United. Predominantly, he plays as a central midfielder. He can also play as a left back and also as a defensive midfielder. He's doing well. He has gotten enough game time for Dundee United, and I think he will best be fit in the Black Stars team as one of our best midfielders. The next midfielder, I don't know the reason why they included Jesurank Ransechi in the midfielders, but let's talk about him briefly. What I know of him as his main positions are: one, as a right winger, as a left winger, and as a center forward. He is doing well for Stoke City, though he's on loan from Crystal Palace. And this season in the championship, the just ended championship, he played 29 games, scored 4 goals, and provided 1 assist. Looking at his exploits, this is a player I've spoken about him on this platform. And he was like, he's learning the language. You want to learn everything, every language of his. That's when he comes into the Black Stars team, it won't be difficult for him. And I think this is the best moment. He's switching from England to Ghana. I don't know whether the nationality switch is done because he has represented England at their youth ranks, under 20, under 21. and other youth nationals of England. So let's see how best things will be for him. Whatever it is about his nationality switch, I'll keep you updated. The next midfielder to talk about is our very own Salim Adams. As a new player in the Black Stars team, he plays a club football for Mediama Soccer Club. I've spoken about this player, how he was ready for the Black Stars call-up. He has been touted as one of the best players in the Ghana Premier League, if not the best player. He plays predominantly as a central midfielder. He can also play as a defensive midfielder. This season in the Ghana Premier League, he has done his best. 26 games, he has given out 1 assist. Even today, he added 1. So 2 assists with 2 goals. He has won Most Valuable Player award 8 times. What's a player of its kind? Let's see how beneficial it will be to our Black Stars team with his impressive performances so far in the Ghana Premier League, with all those free kicks that he has scored for Mediama Soccer Club this season. The next midfielder to talk about is Augustin Boache. He plays his club football for Saint Etienne. I know, after all the calls from the various social media platforms about this boy, he has now been included in the Black Stars squad list as one of our new players. Predominantly, he plays as an attacking midfielder. He can also play as a right winger and as a left winger. With injury concern about our very own star boy, a lot of people are calling for him to be the best replacement for the star boy Mohamed Kudus, because he can play all the positions that Kudus is playing currently. Kudus is playing as an attacking midfielder. He can also play as an attacking midfielder. Kudus plays as a right winger. He can also play at the same position as a left winger. Augustin Boache can also play at the same position. It's not that he's not forcing for his club side in the French League 2. He's also doing well. Looking at his matches across all competitions this season, 33 games, predominantly as an attacking midfielder. He has scored 6 goals and provided 9 assists. So this is brief about Augustin Boache. Now to the forwards. Prince Amwaku Jr. of Northland, I've spoken about him. Looking at his attributes with his goal scoring abilities and defensive contribution. 29 games, he has scored 8 goals, provided 5 assists. The next forward to talk about is Francis Amuzu, who plays his club football for Grêmio in the Brazilian league. He has dominated this season in the Brazilian league. Predominantly, he plays as a left winger. He can play as a right winger and as a center forward. 37 games across all competitions. Francis Amuzu has scored 7 goals and provided 3 assists. He was born in Ghana. Eventually, at his tender age, he departed for Belgium. He decided to switch from Ghana to Belgium, and there's the best moment he thinks he can come in and play for the Black Stars. Let's see, as they've given him the opportunity, how best he will be fit into the Black Stars team and how beneficial he will be to the Black Stars going into the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. The last winger or forward to talk about is Joseph Opoku Amankwa, who plays his club football for Zulte Waregem in the Belgium Jupiter Pro League. If you are old on this platform, you get to know that I've spoken about this player numerously on this platform. And so far, he has done well for his club side, Zulte Waregem, in the Belgium Jupiter Pro League this season. Across all competitions, as a center forward, as a left winger, as a right winger, as everything in the front lines. He has played 34 games with 11 goals and 6 assists. So he has dominated. He's one of the under 20 players. So with the under 20 players, we have a lot of them. Emmanuel Eje, Joseph Opoku. We also have Gideos Asiako. We have a lot of them in the Black Star squad list against Mexico. Da Costa entry, and you can mention them. So this is brief one about the new players in the Black Star squad list going in the game against Mexico. Now let me climax everything from my 55-man provisional squad. I've already spoken about the goalkeeping department. I've spoken about the new players that will be included in the squad list, because historically, our very own head coach, Carlos Queiroz, has shown that willingness to integrate new players in the squad list. He did that for Iran. He has done that for several national teams and also other club side. So this is the best time he can also do the same thing for our Black Stars. I've also spoken about the doubts around the availabilities of some key players. And this time around, let's talk about the defenders. I have about 27 defenders. Quickly, I will just mention their names and their clubs. We know most of them, even with the new players. I've already spoken about them in the squad list. So we just have to go through for you to know how best these players can represent us in the World Cup. With the right backs, I have 7 of them. Tariq Lamptey, he's yet to make a full recovery for his club side. Fiorentina, he's part of my right backs, but according to the timeline, he needs to be recovered before the commencement of the World Cup. So let's see whether he'll be part of the 55-man provisional squad. Marvin Senaya of AJ Oze. You also have Ali Disedu after missing out in our last Pro-World Cup friendly matches against Austria and Germany. He's set to return in the matches for the Black Stars before the World Cup. Just after the Mexico game will be against Wales. For that time, you get a full house. You get to know the players going to represent us. By that time, Carlos Queiroz has already submitted the final man squad to the Federation of International Football Association. In short, FIFA. You also have Ebenezer Adade of Dreams FC. He's one of my right backs. We have Oscar Nasser Opon, though predominantly he plays as a centre back. As I stated, he has dominated the headlines in the Segunda Division this season for Granada at the right back position. So let me fix him at the right back position. Dennis Odoi, not brother, they didn't do well. They will be relegated by all means, but he's part of my right backs. And Kinsey Schindler of Birmingham United, he's also not doing well. And looking at the division he's playing at this time, it might be very difficult for him to be included. But we needed to cast our nets wide by including him in my right backs. Now with the left backs, I have 4 of them. Ebenezer Annan of Saint Etienne. And we also have Gideon Mensah of AJ Oze. Derek Arthur of Union Berlin. Baba Abdul Rahman. You don't know the return of Baba Abdul Rahman in the Black Stars team. But let me include him in the provisional man squad and see how things will be for him. He plays his club football for POK in Greece. Now, these are my 16 center backs. Alexander Kwabena Jiku, Sparta Moscow. Jerome Opoku, Basak Sakiel FK. Kwejo Opon Pepra, he's also playing for OGC Nice. And Jonas Ejete of VfL Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga. Derek Lakassen of Paphos. We have Patrick Pfeiffer of Darmstadt 98. Abdul Mumen, Real Vallecano. Joseph Eidu, Celta Vigo. Nathaniel Ejay, Loram. Nicholas Opoku, Kasimpasa. Terry Iyegbe, FC Metz. Razak Simpson. He also plays for Nations FC. Maswell Wulezi. He also plays for Nashville Soccer Club in the Major League Soccer. Menudia of San Diego. The Costa Entry, Anderlecht Futures, and Ebenezer Alban of Hearts of Lions. So these are my 16 center backs, my 4 left backs, and 7 right backs. You can also add yours decently in the comment box. These are my provisional defenders going into the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Of course, part of my 55-man provisional squad. Let's see how best things will be as Carlos Queiroz and his technical team are set to release the best for us going into the World Cup. I will end here with my presentation. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, John. I also have to show appreciation by giving special shout outs to my amazing cherished viewers and commenters under my previous posts. Special shout out to Wisdom Azebu. I do appreciate your support. In Tefuni Enoch, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to King O. I do appreciate your support. Steven Opon, I do appreciate your support. Edward Papasen, Abdul Nasiru, I do appreciate your support. Marty Uduku, I do appreciate your support. Bawa Summit, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Bimes, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Kwame Frimpong Ernest, Olembe Wahab, Edward Osei Tutu, I do appreciate your support. Yao Kum, I do appreciate your support. Wisdom Azebu again in the comments box. Dache Hene Frames, Moro Mumuni, I do appreciate your support. And other cherished commenters and viewers under my previous posts. I do appreciate the support of all. Until you meet in the next update, as a Frenchman will say, au revoir.